Okay, let's start with our march. And I have my video. There's this thing on Zoom you can do where you can mirror your video, and I had that turned on and I didn't realize it, and I unchecked it, and so now it's not mirrored and it's kind of strange. So it's like if I put my right hand out, I see it on the left hand side of my screen. I don't know if this is the better way or not. So hopefully it won't rain on me today. It stopped raining last night. It's a little cloudy, but it'll be okay. I really like working out outside. Okay, start to bring your knees up a little bit higher. Slow it down a little bit. Bring your arms up higher. Start moving those shoulders a little more. So as always, this is rest-based training. Sorry, there's something on the train tracks behind me. Welcome to Northern Alberta. Side steps. Arms in and out. Okay. As always, this is rest-based training, which means we go in a circuit. We're doing 8 different moves today. We do them 3 rounds. I don't determine rest breaks. I want you to determine your own rest breaks. This is a term called rest-based training that was coined by one of my coaches, Jay Tita. Okay, kicks to the back. And arms up and down, up and down. At whatever tempo you need to go at, you can always slow down or go faster as long as your form is not compromised. So back to rest-based training. That means at any point, if you need to take a break for however long you need, and then join us back in the circuit wherever we are. Doesn't matter if you miss out on a few reps, that's fine, because we're doing a circuit, which means you'll have plenty of opportunities to get those reps in. Use as heavy of a weight as you can without compromising your form. Go as hard as you can until you can't go anymore. Stop and take a break. Okay, kicks to the front. And then come back and join us when you are physically and mentally ready to join us. I have a chair here just to show you some variations. Arms up higher. Keep that belly button sucked in to protect your low back. I'm using a couple bricks for dumbbells as an option, and this big heavy brick as my heavy bag option. And I often turn to the side so you can see my form from different angles. You do not have to do that. Okay, just stand on the spot. Just do some light twists. And then bring it down to some nice easy body weight squats. So you don't have to ever count your reps unless I specify that, but that's pretty rare because I time the circuits and I'll let you know how much time is left in each circuit and which move is coming up next, so you get a good idea what to get ready for. And that way you don't have to count anything. A few more. With your squats, if you can't get your thighs parallel to the ground, use the box. That's what the chair is for. Sit down on the chair, stand up, like this. Okay, bring it down to the ground for some push-ups, just nice gentle ones on your knees. If you want, you can go on your toes. If you can't do push-ups on the ground, you can always do an incline. It's a little bit easier this way. And come on back up. A few more squats. Some more twists. Whew, I'm getting warm already. It's only about 11 degrees Celsius here. Okay, bring it down to the ground for some more push-ups. and back up. More squats. Okay, grab some water, or make sure you have water by you if you don't have water yet. So I'm gonna go over the moves really quickly. You don't have to do them now. You can practice them if you want, but the circuit has not technically started yet. I will let you know when that happens. First move is a push-up. We just did it. So options are on your feet, on your toes on the floor, plank position, or knees. Plank position at an incline makes it easier. On your knees makes it even easier. This way. Looking straight forward. Second move is a squat, which we already did. Squatting just to the air. You can hold your dumbbells if you want, or your heavy bag, up to you. Third one is plank variations. We're gonna do them on our hands and toes. We're gonna do hand up, hand up, hand up, hand up, foot, 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 and then opposite hand and foot. Over and over through the circuit. Easier versions of that, do it on an incline on your toes, hand up, or on your knees. Or you can even stand up on a higher incline and just do legs or hands, or both. The more of an incline you are, the easier the move is, basically. And then we're gonna do a bear crawl, which is hands and feet, crawling like a bear, back and forth. Easier versions of that, you can again use an incline and just bring your knees in, or you can stand and just do this, opposite arm and leg. You can do it seated. And then we're gonna do a crab walk, something we've never done before, but I saw somebody do it the other day and I thought we should try it. Hands and feet, but it's this way. So you're facing that way, up to the sky. So you're just covering ground. Easier versions of this, just do from your chair, lift your feet up. And then we're gonna do a chest press. So we're gonna lay down, use our dumbbells or our heavy bag, press. We're gonna do an overhead press, standing, and we're gonna do a twist. So you can either, easy version is in your chair, just twisting side to side. You can do a Russian twist on the ground. You have a good back, these are not for people with bad backs. Or you can do a chop, a reverse chop with your dumbbell. That's the hard version. Okay, those are the moves. We're gonna get started in about 5 seconds. And if anyone's new and on Facebook, I don't play music, so you can, in order to for you to be able to hear me. So you can play music on your end because everyone's muted and we can't hear each other. Just make sure you can hear me. Okay, getting started with push-ups. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Hard version. On your toes. Easy version. Drop your knees. Even easier, use the chair. If you can't go on your knees at all, just push out this way and really squeeze your muscles. Do it from your chair. Everything can be done from the chair if you need it to be. 33 seconds left. You want your hands under your shoulders. Back is tight. Arms are coming in at a 45-degree angle. They're not way out here. They're down here. Keep your shoulders down. 17 seconds left and we're gonna go to our squat. Neck is neutral, looking down at the ground. You're not looking up here. 6 seconds left. Oh, my sound isn't happening. Okay, switch to your squat. You can use your heavy bag if you want in the front. Or you can use your dumbbells by your side or on your shoulders. You can use your box if you need to use your box. 30 seconds left. Chest is up, feet about hip width apart, toes slightly turned out. 10 seconds left. Take a break whenever you need. Next move is the plank variation. 3 seconds. Plank variations on your toes and hands. Hand up, hand up, hand up. Do 4, foot up, 4, foot up. And then alternate if you can, hand and opposite foot for 4. Easier version, use an incline. So you're doing 4 hands, 4 feet, and then opposite hands, opposite feet. 25 seconds left. Ten seconds left, and we're gonna go to our bear crawl. You're gonna start feeling your shoulders soon. You can also do these from your elbows on the floor and make it a little bit easier. Bear crawl, hands and feet. Just crawling or walking, I guess, like a bear. Go as far as you can, turn around, come back. Easier version, you can just sit in your chair and do this if you have to, or stand. 30 seconds left, halfway there. This is a full body workout today. $16 seconds left. You don't have to stop when I stop. I just take my rest as well whenever I need my rest. After this, we're gonna go to our crab walk. 8 seconds left. Two seconds. Okay. Crab walk, flip over. Hands and feet, but belly is up to the sky. Try to keep your hips up high. If you can't do it on the ground, just do from your chair, lift up and lift your knees up. Or sit and lift your knees up, that's fine too. Squeeze those glutes to get those hips up. 30 seconds left. $20 seconds. I'm not sure exactly how this is a crab walk, but that's what they call it. Five seconds, and we're gonna go to our chest press on the ground. Okay, down on the ground, use your dumbbells if you want. Just doing a chest press. Feet are on the ground, knees are towards the ceiling. Elbows coming in, 45-degree angles like the push-up. Or use your heavy bag. Like I said, if you can't be on the ground, you can do this sitting in your chair and just push and squeeze those chest muscles and those shoulders. 27 seconds left. And then we're gonna stand up and do our overhead press, shoulder press. Go at whatever tempo you need to go at. If you need to go slower, that's fine. 9 seconds left. Okay, stand up, overhead press. You can use your heavy bag. Pressing overhead. Or you can use your dumbbells. You're using dumbbells. Bring your hands facing each other. And they come down in front of you. I don't want them out to the side like this. You can injure your shoulders more of a chance of injuring your shoulders that way. I like to keep a neutral grip. 26 seconds left. You can also do this with no weight. You can do it sitting and just pushing overhead, squeezing hard. You can also use an exercise band, standing on it, pushing it over your head. 10 seconds left, and then we're gonna go to our twist or chop. Belly button is sucked in. Protect that back. Ribs are down. 3 seconds. Twist. Okay, if you're doing your chop, you're starting down here, lifting up. It's like a reverse chop, really. Suck in your belly button. This is for your obliques. You can do this seated if you need, and you can do it with no weight. Or if you want to go a little more hardcore, Russian twist with your weight. If your back is good, you can do the Russian twist. If not, do not do it. Put your feet down and make it easier. Drop your weight to make it even easier. Lots of options. 22 seconds left. Switch sides if you haven't, if you're doing the chop, because we want to go even, Steven. Somebody's squatting. 10 seconds and we're going to go to the top for round 2. 3 seconds to our push-up. Okay, down to the ground, push-ups. Hard version, on your toes. Easier version, drop your knees. Even easier version, use the chair as an incline. Elbows coming in, arms coming in, 45-degree angles. Back is tight, neck is neutral. Suck your belly button in. Halfway there, 30 seconds. Take a break whenever you need. I'm taking mine right now. You don't have to stop when I stop though. 20 seconds left. Eight seconds, and then we're going to stand up and do our squat. You can use your dumbbells or your heavy bag or no weight. 3 seconds. Squat, okay. Heavy bag is in front of you. Squatting down. Neck is neutral. Looking at the floor, few feet ahead of you. You're using dumbbells. Put them by your side or on your shoulders. You can also use an exercise band, standing on the band and holding it up here. You can also squat to your box if you need help with the box. It's like sitting down in the chair for a meeting and standing up. Sitting down on the couch to watch Netflix and standing up. 14 seconds left. And then we're going to go to our plank variations again after this. 6 seconds. Okay, plank variations. Hands and toes. Hands 4 times. Lift your hands 4 times. Lift your feet 4 times. And then opposite hand, opposite foot, if you can. Or you can just keep doing hands the whole time. You can do shoulder taps instead, a little bit easier. Or just lift your feet. Up to you. Easier version, using an incline, using your chair. 4 hands, 4 feet. And then opposite. Oops, that's the same side. 20 seconds left. And then after this, trucks. We're going to go down for a bear crawl. 6 seconds left. That's the belly button in. 2 seconds. Okay, bear crawl. Hands and feet walking. Turning around. It's a big old bear. Even if you only have a couple feet to work with, that's fine. Don't get dizzy. Easier version, you could just do this. You could even sit and do this. This is always a good option. Or you can stand. 25 seconds left. Yep. Get water whenever you need. Same with your rest. There's no rhyme or reason to this one. Just try to do it to the best of your ability. Next up is crab walk in 2 seconds. Crab walk. Flip over. Belly to the ceiling. Push your hips up. Walking on your hands and feet. Easier version, you could do from the ground and just lift, or just hold it, march on the spot, or you can do from a chair. 34 seconds left. The higher your hips are off the ground, the more you'll feel it in your glutes. You can go backwards, forwards. 16 seconds left. After this, we'll go for our chest press. 10 seconds. Okay, grab your dumbbells or your heavy bag or no weight. Pushing, laying down, knees to the sky, feet on the ground. Working that chest, shoulders and triceps. Or a heavy bag. Or you can do the seated pushing from your chair or from the ground. You can use an exercise band. 25 seconds left. And then we're going to stand up and do our overhead press after this. Four seconds left. Okay, stand up. Overhead press, you can use your dumbbells. Suck the belly button in. You can use your heavy bag. Don't hit yourself in the face. Especially if you're using a 20-pound brick like this. You can do this seated with dumbbells or with your heavy bag or with no weight or with an exercise band. There is a version for everyone. Unless you have major injuries, of course. 25 seconds left. Whew. 17 seconds left, and then we're gonna go to our reverse chop. 8 seconds left. I'm just gonna read the chat. Oh, can't see me anymore. Well, I'm here. Maybe you have to pin me, Winter? Okay, down for your twist, chop. Reverse chop. I can still see me, so I'm not sure why you can't see me, Winter. If anyone else cannot see me, let me know. I'm gonna have to start the Zoom again. I can just vocalize it all though. Okay, switch sides. Because my video's still on and I haven't switched any settings. Ten seconds, and then we're gonna go back to the top for our last round. 6 seconds. 2 seconds, we're going down for our push-up. Down for your push-up, round 3. Hard version, on your toes. Easier version, drop your knees. Even easier, use the chair as an incline. You can also stand and use the chair, or a higher incline also. 30 seconds left. 20 seconds. Mosquitoes are coming out. 15 seconds, and we're going to stand up for our squat. Tuck the belly button in. Neck is neutral. Neck is not up. Down, looking at the ground. Stand up for your squat. Dumbbells, you can go down by your side or on your shoulders. You can use your exercise band or heavy bag. And you can squat to your chair if you need, like always. "30 seconds left. I'm going to do a quick mosquito spray. Because they love to bite me and they're out. 16 seconds left, and we'll go to our plank variation. Chest is up. Feet are about hip width apart. Toes slightly turned out. 4 seconds left. Okay, down. Plank variation. Hands lifting 4 times. Feet lifting 4 times. And then opposite hand and foot 4 times. Tuck the belly button in. Easier version. Use your chair. You can also drop to your knees. 20 seconds left. You can also just do hands. 10 seconds left, and then we're going to our bear crawl. Bear crawl, basically same position, but you're crawling like a bear. Back and forth. Ooh, got some workout buddies back there talking, pawing at me. If bear crawl is too hard, you can bear crawl in your chair or standing. Or you could just do this too. Kind of a mountain climber. 25 seconds left. After this, we're going to go to our crab walk. Five seconds. Okay, flip over. Hands and feet still. Hips up to the sky. Push the hips up off the ground. If you can't walk, just stay still and march in place. Or use your chair. Make sure your shoulders are pushed down. You don't want them like this. You want to push on your arms so you're not going like this. No shrugging those shoulders. 25 seconds left. Easy version, off the chair, marching on the spot. I'm gonna feel those shoulders. Take some coordination, be careful with your wrists. 6 seconds left. And we're gonna go down for our chest press. Okay, dumbbells for your chest press. Laying down, knees are up, back is on the ground. Dumbbell version or heavy bag version. Or you can just use no weight and just squeeze your muscles. If you don't have a heavy enough weight to challenge you for this, you can always do push-ups as well. Most of you know that. 20 seconds left. Oh, mosquito. I didn't spray enough. After this, we're standing up for our overhead press. Okay, stand up, overhead press, dumbbells or exercise band. Pressing with your shoulder press overhead. You can do this seated in your chair. Heavy bag, sucking your belly button. I don't want a rounded back or an arched back. Straight up and down. Pull those ribs down. If you're seated, you can do this with no weight or with your dumbbells. Let me just try some more. 25 seconds left. And then we're going to our reverse chop. Another super hard version, if you can do like a handstand upside down, you can do a modified version also for the shoulders. Make it harder. 6 seconds left. 3 seconds. Okay, reverse chop. Chopping up, down from the ground, chopping up. Knees are bending at the bottom. You need to do this in the chair without a weight. You can do that too. You don't even have to bend over. You can sit straight up. You can just stand also. You don't have to bend over. Switch sides. Oops. This is our last one. $16 seconds left. 8 seconds. 4. Okay. Whew. Grab some water. Come join me when you're ready. Take you through some stretches. If your heart rate needs some time to come down, just keep moving your legs. I like to wander a little bit until I feel like my breathing is back to normal for the most part. Mosquitoes. Take one arm, cross it over your body. Use the opposite arm to pull that arm towards you. Slap away the mosquitoes as they come to your face. Push it towards your body, feeling the stretch in the shoulder and the little bit in the back. Oh my gosh, I literally put like the strong stuff, the deep woods off, and they're still all over me. Switch arms. Shoulders down, it's not up by your ear. Shoulders are always down. Keep the belly button tucked in always too. Even when you're going about your day, sitting at your chair all day, keep that belly button tucked in. When you're driving in your car, sitting at the table. Arms behind you, lace your fingertips together, palms together, straighten your arms, belly button in, ribs down, lift your arms behind you. Feel the stretch in the upper arm and the front of the shoulder, a little bit in the chest. If you have the flexibility and want to turn your palms facing the other way, get a deeper stretch in the forearms. Okay, hands out to the side. Push the heels of your hands away from you. Fingertips are up to the ceiling, to the sky. Ears are down. Ears are down too. Shoulders are down, away from your ears. Belly button in, ribs tight. Push your hands ever so slightly behind you if you can. You don't have to. Just about an inch. Feeling the stretch in the biceps. Push those heels of your hands away from you. Ooh, I just got bit. Arms up. Tricep stretch. Bring one hand to the back. Bend it. Use the other hand on this elbow. Push. that elbow towards your head. Ribs are down, belly button is in. Feeling a stretch in the tricep, the back of the arm. Switch arms. We don't want to be like this. We don't want to be like this. Nice and neutral. Tuck your belly button in. Okay, standing quad stretch. You can hang on to something if you need the balance. Let me turn my chair. One leg behind you, knees are together. Shoulder is down, ribs are down, belly button sucked in. Pull the heel towards your butt. Not way out here. You can also do a little bit of a pelvic tilt under this way. That was an exaggeration, but if you do that, you can feel it more in the front, in the quad, front of the thigh. Switch legs. Hamstring stretch. Split stance, one leg in front of the other. Bend one back leg. Lean your weight onto that back leg, the bent leg. This leg is straight with a slight bend. Bringing the chest down, neutral back, neutral neck. Looking at the ground, a couple feet ahead of you. Bringing your chest down, feeling the stretch in the back of the straight leg, the hamstring. Roll up nice and gently, switch legs. You can also hang on to something here if you need as well. You can always hang on to something. You need the help, at least you're still doing it. You can also do this stretch laying down on your back, pulling your leg towards you. Roll up nice and gentle. We do a hip flexor stretch, so if you can, the mat or pillow, lunge down onto one leg, this leg is up on your foot, and you're just leaning into it forwards, stretching the front of the hip flexor. I always hang on to something here because it lets me relax into it more. I have very, very tight hip flexors. You can lift your knee off the ground for a deeper stretch, but it's also more difficult to relax into it, so I don't like that version. That's my preference though, everybody's different. The important thing is to get that stretch. Switch legs. Glute stretch. If you want to do the laying down version, lay down on your back, cross one ankle over the opposite thigh, grab that back of the thigh and pull the leg towards you, pushing this knee away from you. Or you can do the seated version, sitting, crossing that ankle over the opposite thigh, pushing that knee out towards the ground, bringing your chest forwards. Not rounded, nice and neutral back. Switch legs. One more quick one. I'm going to do a calf stretch. A couple options. If you have something to hang your foot off of, ooh, this is wobbly. You can calf stretch this way. Just hang your heel off the back like a step or something, or a random brick. Or if you don't, just put your toe up against the wall, couch the chair, bring your body towards you that way. I like to hang off the back of something because I feel like the stretch goes deeper. Straightening your knee or your leg stretches more the upper calf. If you bend that knee a little bit, you'll feel it go down further, like where your Achilles is. Just gonna read this chat. Oh, you're welcome, Katie. Switch legs. You can also do the lower soleus Achilles version standing and just bending this way. You can also, some people like to switch their calves this way, which is fine. It's just a little harder to get the deeper stretch. The more upright you are, like if you're against the wall, you kind of push real hard. I am a proponent for relaxing into stretch because then you get past those stretch reflexes. So thanks for joining me. We're done for the day.